Yo guys, what's going on? It's Ruth, we're back for another video. So today it's actually about to rain. I don't know if you can see the clouds behind me. It doesn't show up that dark on the camera, but they are pretty dark. So we're just gonna have a quick video today. I decided I'm gonna do top 5 beginner scooter tricks that you should learn. I know a lot of my audience are younger kids that don't have a lot of tricks, so I thought I'm gonna do like a mini series, top 5 beginner, then amateur, intermediate, all of that, and just go through some tricks and some that I'd recommend learning at each level. So I've literally just got here, but because they're beginner tricks, we're gonna just start straight off with the video. Yeah, I'm gonna set it up on the tripod, and yeah, hopefully this is helpful for you guys, and if it does help you, make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more. Okay, so the first trick I want to teach you is a tail whip. Obviously that's standard basic for a beginner scooter rider, so if you haven't already, make sure you practice the motion. You just want to flick it and spin as much as you can. Obviously people whip different ways, so I ride regular, which means I whip with my right foot. If you're goofy, chances are you will do it with your left foot, but everyone's different. Just find what's comfortable for you. Like I said, keep practicing the motion, just spin it as you, like wherever you are, just keep practicing turning yourself into a helicopter. And yeah, to be honest, that's pretty much it. You want to probably start doing it out of a ramp first, so just once you can fly out, literally just practice jumping, flicking with your feet wherever it goes. I'll do some examples out. You want to make sure you lean a little bit forwards, just so it keeps the deck further underneath you. You don't want the deck spinning up, you don't want to nosedive, you want to keep it flat underneath you. And once it comes around, you really just want to commit. It will seem difficult to start with, but once you've got the hang of them, it's really not that hard. So I'll do an example of a whip up the fly out on the bank. Okay, so the next trick I want to teach you is a bar spin. Bars and whips are basically the standard scooter tricks for any beginner, so that's the next one we're going to go for. You want to figure out which way feels comfortable for you. I bar top side, which means I bar and whip the same direction, but it doesn't matter if you do it the other way. It's literally whatever's more comfortable for you. You want to use one of your hands to do it about 3/4 of the way round, and then you want to grab from underneath, not over the top, grab from underneath and pull it back round. A lot of people struggle with the motion of a bar spin because they grab this way round, they grab over the top, and you just want to get the motion down. So make sure you're practicing bringing that one round, going underneath, grabbing it and pulling it back round. That's literally what you want to be practicing. And then just the same as a tail whip, you just want to send it on and fly out. You might find bar spins easier because it's keeping your feet on, and once you've sent it, just keep your feet on. Honestly, you'll land it really easily. So the third trick I want to teach you is a heel whip. If you don't really know, a heel whip is your opposite tail whip. So like before, I said that I flick a whip with my right foot. I'm still going to flick it with my right foot, but instead of flicking it backwards with my heel, I'm going to flick it forwards with my toes, if that makes sense. My deck's actually off shot. So you want to do it your opposite way, so whichever way you usually do a tail whip, you want to do it opposite, and you want to be flicking it with your toes. You'll land with your heels first, basically, not your toes. Same with tail whips, you just want to send it fly out. Once you've got the motion down, send it, see where you're at, and then just commit, because you'll land it really easy once you get them. Okay, so the fourth trick I want to teach you is a 360. This isn't one of my favourite tricks at all, but they're definitely a beginner trick that you want to get down when you're first starting out. You want to figure out which way you want to turn. So if I'm regular, so I turn to the right. If you're goofy, you usually turn to the left, but again, it doesn't really matter. If you find the opposite one easier, it's completely up to you. You want to pull, when you fly out, you want to be pulling, so I'm turning to the right, so I want to pull on this right side of my bars, and look over my shoulder, which will help with the rotation of the 360. And then again, it's just a matter of sending it. You want to fly out, make sure you get enough height. Pull off when you get to the top of the ramp. Pull on that right side, look over your right shoulder, or left if you're riding goofy. And then just try and spot the landing and stop spinning when you're back straight. And the last trick I'm going to teach you today is actually one I don't see very often in these top 5 beginner tricks, and it's grinding a ledge. It's a little bit different, and not many people would class it as a beginner trick, but you don't have to have any tricks under your belt to be able to do it. You just need to be able to bunny hop. So we're going to show you the ledge now. What you want to be doing, making sure you're jumping as high as you can whilst keeping your front wheel on the top of the ledge and your back wheel off, so it's like a feeble grind across the top. All you want to do is make sure you stay balanced, don't be leaning too far one side or too far the other. Make sure you keep your wheel straight, you'll go straight along the ledge, and then you just want to hop off on the end. That's literally it, you don't need any tricks for it. And that's why I'm putting it in this beginner tutorial, because I feel like not many people go for ledges straight away as they're learning, but for me I feel like it's one of them things, straight away you're putting in your style that you're riding ledges. It's not everyone's favourite, but for me personally, I feel like that's definitely a beginner trick that people should try more often. And that was the top 5 beginner tricks I recommend that you learn. I hope this tutorial helped you guys learn some new tricks. If it did, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.